10 places in the UK battling organised crimes. Organised crime affects not only the major cities, but communities across all parts of the UK, from peaceful market towns to bustling urban centres. These criminal networks exploit vulnerabilities to traffic drugs, commit financial crimes, and influence everyday life, forcing local authorities and residents into ongoing battles for safety. This video explores the 10 places in the UK battling organised crimes, ranked from 10 to 1. By highlighting where the problems are most severe and the responses most determined, we gain a clearer picture of this widespread challenge and the resilience behind it. 10. Bradford-on-Avon, Wiltshire, England. Bradford-on-Avon is a charming town with a rich history, located in the picturesque county of Wiltshire. Despite its tranquil reputation, it has not escaped the reach of organised crime. Its proximity to regional hubs like Bath, Trowbridge and Swindon positions it as a transit point within drug distribution networks operating across the area. While the town does not suffer from widespread criminal activity, isolated incidents have raised concerns. For example, recent arrests connected to Class A drugs indicate the presence of organised drug trafficking activities. Wiltshire Police maintain an active presence, focusing on community engagement and anonymous reporting lines to prevent the escalation of crime. Residents play an essential role by staying vigilant and cooperating with law enforcement. Local educational programs aim to raise awareness about the signs of organised crime, especially among younger generations. Bradford-on-Avon's experience reminds us that no community is too small to face such threats and highlights the importance of early prevention. 9. Hereford, Herefordshire, England. Hereford, well known for its cathedral and pastoral setting, is confronting serious organised crime challenges, particularly from county lines drug trafficking. Recent police operations in the region have resulted in the arrest and sentencing of multiple individuals involved in trafficking Class A substances into the city and its surrounding rural areas. The geographic layout of Hereford, with its sprawling rural villages, presents specific enforcement challenges. Criminal groups exploit the lower police presence in outlying areas to use these zones as drug drop-off and storage points. This tactic complicates law enforcement efforts and demands a multi-agency approach involving police, social services, education, and community organisations. Schools in Hereford collaborate closely with police to educate students on the risks of gang involvement and the realities of county lines exploitation. Community programs offer support to vulnerable populations, aiming to reduce demand and prevent the cycle of crime. The response in Hereford underscores the necessity of coordinated efforts tailored to both urban and rural environments, providing a blueprint for other regions facing similar threats. 8. Trowbridge, Wiltshire, England. Trowbridge, the county town of Wiltshire, has been a notable focus of law enforcement in recent years due to its role in organised drug trafficking networks. The 2025 Operation Yelm dismantled a multi-million-pound conspiracy involving Class A drugs, exposing the town's connection to wider criminal activities. 8 people were convicted and sentenced to lengthy prison terms for their roles in this network, which used vulnerable individuals to transport and distribute drugs. This case illustrated how organised crime penetrates smaller towns through exploitation and coercion. In response, Trowbridge Police and community partners have intensified efforts to engage at-risk youths. School programs educate about grooming tactics and drug risks, while local businesses contribute by offering mentorship and job opportunities to deter criminal involvement. This integrated approach balances enforcement with social support, fostering a safer environment and giving residents hope for long-term positive change. 7. Corsham, Wiltshire, England. Corsham is a rural market town with a rich heritage, yet it faces a quiet but serious battle against organised crime. Its close links to Swindon and access to transport routes have made it a target for county lines drug networks looking to exploit less policed areas. Police intelligence confirms Corsham is often used as a drop-off point in drug supply chains, with stash houses and transport vehicles being regular targets of law enforcement operations. The rural character of the town means police presence is naturally limited, giving criminals opportunities to operate below the radar. Wiltshire's coordinated strategy now includes Corsham and neighbouring villages, emphasising multi-agency collaboration and community awareness. Residents are encouraged to report suspicious activities, and educational initiatives increase vigilance. Corsham's experience highlights the evolving nature of organised crime, which adapts quickly to exploit gaps in enforcement, particularly in rural settings. 6. Shrewsbury, Shropshire, England. The historic town of Shrewsbury has seen an increase in organised crime activity, particularly county lines operations. Criminal gangs based in urban centres such as Birmingham and the West Midlands have expanded their reach, exploiting the town's position and population. Significant arrests and drug seizures have been made, including the sentencing of 2 men involved in county lines trafficking. Enforcement intensified during 2025's County Lines Intensification Week, leading to over 60 arrests and confiscations of substantial quantities of drugs. Community concern has grown due to visible drug dealing and use in areas like Pride Hill and Wildcop. In response, police have boosted patrols and launched educational campaigns in schools, warning young people about the dangers of gangs. Multi-agency partnerships, including health services and community organisations, provide support and rehabilitation services, forming a comprehensive approach to combating organised crime's social impact. 5. Bridlington, East Yorkshire, England. Bridlington, a vibrant coastal town, is grappling with significant drug-related organised crime. The area around Tennyson Avenue has been particularly affected, with high levels of drug dealing and related violence impacting community life. The police response has been robust, with Operation Shield targeting criminal networks and resulting in multiple convictions. The government's Clear, Hold, Build programme supports these efforts by aiming to remove gang influence permanently, maintain police presence, and invest in community development. The situation in Bridlington underscores the reality that organised crime is not restricted to large urban areas, but is a pervasive issue affecting diverse communities across the UK. Community resilience, combined with sustained policing and social investment, continues to drive improvements. 4. Swindon, Wiltshire, England. Swindon's geographic position as a transport hub connecting London, Bristol and Birmingham makes it a prime target for organised crime, particularly county lines drug networks. The town's vulnerability has been repeatedly flagged by the National Crime Agency. Recent police operations led by Wiltshire Police have seen 25 arrests and over £33,000 in cash seized. These efforts disrupted 14 active drug lines within just 1 week. Swindon pairs intensive law enforcement with community education, holding workshops in schools and youth centres to raise awareness about gang culture and drug exploitation. The town's ongoing commitment to community collaboration and prevention complements its strong enforcement actions, making it a model for tackling organised crime in similar areas. 3. Glasgow, Scotland. Glasgow, Scotland's largest city, has long battled entrenched organised crime, including gang violence and drug trafficking. High-profile conflicts, such as the rivalry between the Daniel and Lyons families over the cocaine trade, illustrate the depth of the challenge. Police Scotland's Operation Oak is a cornerstone of the city's response, involving large-scale raids, arrests, and confiscation of drugs, weapons, and cash. The operation targets serious organised crime groups with a focus on disrupting supply chains. Complementary community initiatives focus on youth diversion, aiming to prevent gang recruitment and reduce violence. These programs involve schools, social services, and local organisations working in partnership. Glasgow's efforts reflect the complex social and economic factors intertwined with organised crime and highlight the city's determination to restore safety. 2. Cardiff, Wales. Cardiff, the Welsh capital, is confronting increasing organised crime linked to drug networks and county lines trafficking. South Wales Police have formed specialised task forces focused on dismantling these criminal operations. Community policing plays a vital role, with officers working closely with schools and social services to deter young people from gang involvement. Educational programs raise awareness about the dangers of organised crime and provide support to those at risk. South Wales Police's proactive approach includes intelligence-led operations that have led to significant arrests and disruptions in drug supply routes. Cardiff's experience highlights the effectiveness of combining enforcement with education and community support. 1. Belfast, Northern Ireland. Belfast, Northern Ireland's capital, faces perhaps the most complex organised crime challenges in the UK. Its unique history includes paramilitary-linked gangs involved in drug trafficking, extortion, and racketeering. The Police Service of Northern Ireland, PSNI, employs specialised units dedicated to combating paramilitary criminal enterprises. Their efforts have led to high-profile arrests and convictions disrupting major crime networks. Beyond policing, Belfast benefits from community reconciliation programmes addressing the social divisions that enable organised crime. The city's experience underscores the necessity of multi-layered strategies that blend enforcement with social and political sensitivity. The 10 places in the UK battling organised crimes demonstrate that organised crime is a nationwide issue, impacting towns and cities of all sizes. Through dedicated law enforcement, community involvement and education, these places show resilience and determination to protect their communities and build safer futures. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.